Just about a year from now, we will see one of the biggest events in space history. That is the total solar eclipse. But before that, you might need to know the climatology of early April and the exact date of April 8th. I'm meteorologist Matt Willoughby. I'm going to be breaking down the climatology over the past 60 years of what the history we've seen in weather in early April. Starting off, how cloudy is month in Northwest Ohio? Typically are January and February, and that's due to a lot of the snow events we see in January and February. But we can't necessarily rule out April as well. Typically, we see 60 to 7% of cloud cover in the month of April. But it gets even interesting than that, actually. As we look at rainfall, the past 3 years, we've actually seen rainfall the past 3 years on April 8th, just under a tenth of an inch on April 2020. That's the same case on April 2021, and we saw exactly the same amount that we saw in 2020 that we said in 2022, where it's a 0.2 inches of rainfall. That will definitely be something to look forward to as we go throughout this year and next year to see if we get rainfall on that exact date again. Let's look at early rainfall, meaning the first week in April. What's the most rainfall we've seen? Well, in 1957, we saw around 3.5 inches in just 7 days. Coming in at number 2, just around under 2.5 inches around 2010. And look at number 3, 1989 is where we saw just under 2 inches of rainfall. So as you notice by now, April can become a bit wet for the first week in April. And speaking of that, the last 10 Aprils has actually seen measurable rainfall in the first week. So think about that. And since 2013 or 2012, we've seen measurable rainfall in each week in the month of April. That's a fascinating fact, but could not be too well if we're looking at thinking about a solar eclipse where we're expecting a sunny day, or hoping for a sunny day for our solar eclipse. That's not the only thing we have to worry about. We actually average 1.3 inches of snowfall in the month of April. So not only could we get rain showers, but it is still possible to get some snow showers as you go throughout your April. To break down those snow events possibly, well, some of you may remember this. On April 8th, 2016, we did see a snow event where we got just under 4 inches of snowfall on April 8th. But some of you may remember the next day where we saw exactly 4 inches of snowfall on April 9th. That made it the third most snowfall in the month of April ever. So can't necessarily rule out snowfall either for us in the month of April, that is. We look at snowfall, at least the last 4 out of 7 years has seen measurable snowfall in the first week of April. So not only do we have to worry about the rain, the snow, but temperatures won't be too much of an effect there, of course. The warmest April 8th high we've seen is 79 degrees, but it can get as cold as 10 degrees is where we saw our record as the coldest day on April 8th with that low just around 10 degrees. That was in 1943. As you look at the last 5 April highs, well, last year we saw 51 degrees. In 2021, 79 degrees. This has been a little bit jumpy at times for us. Around at least 2020, coming in at number 3, 74 degrees. And we saw the exact temperature of 74 again in 2019. And at number 5 in 2018, we saw 41 degrees. Wow, that was a cold one for us in 2018. Now, of course, we'll have to play a lot of factors in to see if we'll get a sunny day or a cloudy day or even some rain or snow showers on April 8th for our total eclipse. But we'll know to keep you updated each and every day as we get closer to that total solar eclipse. I'm meteorologist Matt Willoughby reporting in studio for WTOL 11.